All right, some breaking news coming in. Kodak Black was facing 10 years. He ultimately got 46 months. That's just under 4 years in prison for weapons charge. Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And I'll link an article from Miami Herald who got all the information in the article. And if you don't know what happened, he purchased a gun, and I guess he used a different social security number the first time, and he got away with it. Okay, then he came back and purchased another gun, used the right social security number, and he lied, saying that he didn't have any pending criminal charges against him, which he did. And I think the pending criminal charge he had against him was for a sexual assault case he got in South Carolina with a minor. That's still pending, and that's still open. Okay. So he got 46 months. He also, in the article, the Miami Herald pointed out that he beat up a prison guard. So he actually did beat up a prison guard. So that probably extended his time. They recommended like 40-some months to 57 months in prison. I think 46 to 57 months in prison. The lawyers was asking for like 33 to 40-some months in jail. So they compromised and kind of met in the middle for the most part. And he'd be going away for 4 years. Okay. And one of the guns that he purchased had his fingerprint on it, and a live round, I guess, was found at the crime scene at an alleged, victim's house that, he had shot at while his kids in there. They also brought up that Kodak Black mother house was robbed at one point, and he rounded up all the guys that robbed the house and made him apologize to his mother. So he was on some real like goon stuff, and they said he had to purchase the guns for protection going state to state. And I guess, he didn't have any, I won't say that charge wasn't serious, but he didn't have any other, violent charges against him pending. Okay. This is off a sexual assault charge that he had coming. That's a he say, she say case between him and the female in South Carolina that he was dealing with. But, he don't seem to be all the way there. You know what I'm saying? He seemed to kind of be ignorant, a lot ignorant, not ignorant, he ignorant. But, he just got out of jail, came back doing stupid stuff, going to jail. You got to wonder, do guys just like being in jail? He got everything going for him, financially, music, he hot. And then he gets out and he keep doing dumb stuff. Why didn't you have one of your mans buy the gun that had a clean slate? Get your mans that got a clean slate to buy the gun under their name, so you ain't got to lie or nothing. And just keep your shooter with you on the road. Or just get you security that can be armed. Former police officers, federales, whatever, you have to pay to keep your protection if you're worried about it. But, at the end of the day, he 22 years old. So when he get out, he about 26, 27, depending on the year to date. But will he ever get through to him? And maybe if he didn't beat up that prison guard, and they said that, not in this article, they said he kind of punched him in the private area, you heard him. Had he never beat up that prison guard, maybe they would have knocked off like a year off, 16 months off. So he would have been getting out like 2.5, maybe even 2 years, but you live and you learn. You live and you learn, but I wouldn't say it was an honest mistake that he registered those guns. He just wasn't moving right, dude. Like, have your mans buy the gun or get you security that got the gun. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that with a clean slate, they purchased the guns and everything all right. But he don't think. He ain't the smartest one. And then nobody really gonna have no sympathy for him after all the ignorant stuff he said about Nipsey and Lauren London. And I don't really think he meant those things. I think he was doing a lot of those things, for clout. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep his name, keep going through social media and stuff. But no, it is what it is. 46 months in jail. What my man said on The Wire, he said you do 2 days when you go to jail. You do the day you go in and the day you go out. All right. I forget which character was one I was beefing with Marlo. But hey, appreciate the love, support. Article from Miami Herald in the description. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? The link's in the description. Best way to donate, share the video. Want to get in touch with your boy? All my social media links in the description. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Even my email. Quickest way to get in touch with me is the email or Twitter. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Check out music and entertainment playlist. We gone.